Muy buenas gente, bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio. Estamos de vuelta con Noire, continuando con el Let's Play. Y estamos ahora mismo en una habitación donde nos hemos encontrado con un mogollón de fotos, una cámara que está grabando. Y bueno, ya os podéis imaginar a dónde lleva eso. Al parecer a Jessica Hamilton, la joven chica que no jodas, que también tienen un agujero para ver en el baño. ¿En serio?
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Dios. En fin, la joven chica Jessica Hamilton, 16 años, no, 15 años, 15 años. 15 años, sí, sí. Pues la drogaron, la grabaron aquí, al parecer. Aquí está bueno, la funda, donde supuestamente ahí está el disco, pero no está, bueno, la cinta más bien, no está. Y ahora mismo tenemos a Hopgood al otro lado de esta pared, retenido, listo para interrogar, porque tiene muchas preguntas que responder, la verdad. Tenemos aquí Bishop. Bishop Pictures, título Tambores de la Selva. Entregar a Mark Bishop, dirección de esquina de 8th Street con Francisco Street.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Muy bien. ¿No? ¿La falsa? Sí, te lo pinta. Bueno, ya tenemos dirección de Bishop. Y ya tenemos todas las pruebas, al parecer. Vamos a hablar con nuestro amigo Bishop a ver qué nos cuenta. Joder. Así que no lo esperaba. Perastas. Bueno, a ver qué nos cuenta Hopgood. Y pues a responder las preguntas. Pero por aquí, entonces, esto lleva al baño, ¿no? Sin duda. Ay, Dios mío. La relación con Bishop.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Ajá. Y el hecho de que ayer quedasteis no tiene nada que ver. A ver, rollo, lata vacía. Con la etiqueta de Mark Bishop, Jessica Hamilton, falta el rollo de tambores de la serie producida por Mark Bishop, moldes de la cabeza reducida, hidratos, chantaje. Foto decorada, foto del taller. No sé. ¿Qué decimos? ¿Vamos a hacer polimalo?
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
Well, there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
Joder. Vale, a ver.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Vale, sí, parece que dice la verdad.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, ad vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives. Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C. That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Me cae genial, como compañero me cae muy bien.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski. Oh, shit! Get us out of here!
¡Qué mierda! ¡Ey, cabrón! ¡Toma! Que le sale un poco. Pues está, nos hemos ocupado de ellos. Ahora vamos al plato.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Eso es verdad. O sea, nos estamos jugando el video por un pedófilo, pero es la justicia. Tenemos que protegerlo y que se enfrente a la justicia. La verdad, no a la de unos criminales. Aunque no digo que no se merezca un buen tiro. No sé, en la pierna. Que le duele un poquillo. Vale, estamos en el plató. Voy a encontrarse por aquí, Mark Bishop.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Ven por aquí. Ven por aquí. Bishop, vuelve. Bishop, vuelve por aquí. No huyas.
We're trying to
¿Dónde
help
vas?
you, Bishop.
Pedazo de plató, joder, es enorme. Vuelve, Bishop. No huyas. No ganas absolutamente nada huyendo. ¿De dónde coño vas a ir?
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice. I didn't do anything.
Joder, tío, ¿dónde se está metiendo? ¿Estás loco? ¡Hostia! Se cae todo. ¡Au! Están todo como me pegan patadas, tío, son más pesados.
Bishop,
Vuelve
that's
aquí.
enough.
Ah, ya, claro, claro. Se lo he inventado y una mierda. Uy, eso se va a caer. Bishop, vuelve aquí.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
Oh, mierda. No tienes dónde huir.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
Uy.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Se quieren todos. Son un huevo. Vale, venga, a ver. Mantén con vida a Bishop.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Venga, asómate. Ya tienes huevos.
This way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Pilla el arma de ese tío.
Kill them for God's sake. I don't want to die.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake. Weapons on the ground now.
Están en otro lado también. ¿Qué me están dando?
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
¿Qué más me está disparando? Uf.
God, they're everywhere.
No le daban la cabeza y lo sabes.
Just got you
Toma.
there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Venga, baja.
You have to get me out of here.
Venga, hasta abajo. Nos está quemando las manos. Qué dolor.
Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
Pues para no hay un huevo. Ya, corre. Lo he dicho.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them.
Dios. Va por culo, ¿eh?
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Venga, por aquí.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
I don't want to die.
Ninguno de nosotros quiere morir. Encima protegiéndote a ti. Este pelo, pedófilo que es.
I'll kill every last one of you.
Sigue apuntando. Toma. Hostia, ha hecho un fuck you el tío. A lo lejos.
Now this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Está orgulloso, ¿eh? Dile algo, hombre. Dile gracias, lo que sea, no sé. ¿Quién era el de antivicio?
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
The Blue Room, Jazz Club. Muy bien. Sospechoso que no se invite a tomar algo.
A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
Would you like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Hemos conocido al médico, por fin. A ver, tenéis preguntas, pistas encontradas 17 y 18. Preguntas correctas 9 y 14. Tampoco muchas, la verdad. No hay base para el caso mientras no conozcamos lo que le sucedió a Jessica. Ya nos lo cuente. ¿Qué? Ah, vale. Ya nos lo cuente ella misma o su tía Jane. Para el caso cerrado, extinguida. Tu trabajo te ha valido un ascenso. Prepárate para el traslado. Ascendido a homicidios. Ole, ahora entramos en homicidios. Eso puede estar guay. A ver qué tal. 6 meses después. Ha pasado tiempo. Bastante tiempo, la verdad. El caso del Pintalabios.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. It's Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Por el hombre lobo. Así es como lo llaman al asesino. Si completas un departamento, se desbloqueará calles de LA, donde podrás acudir a escenas de crímenes callejeros. Cada departamento ofrece una nueva serie de crímenes e incidentes que solucionar.
California to be a secretary.
¿Dónde? ¿Eh?
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
¿Cómo bajamos a la misma vez? Increíble. Bajamos a la vez con los mismos pasos y todo. Ay, qué bueno. Nuevo coche. Espera, vamos a cambiarnos el traje. Nueva misión. Bueno, no, nueva misión no, pero nuevo caso. No te creas todo lo que leas en los periódicos. Vamos con este, va. El forastero. Los domicilios ahora. Nuevo coche. Mola. ¿Cómo está ahí? Al menos como cambies de departamento es un coche diferente.
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps.
Joder.
Just go easy, Phelps.
Se ha metido en medio el tío, joder.
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't... Hey!
Tranquilo, hombre, tampoco así para tanto. Sigue hablando.
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, detective.
Vale. Como si lo dicen, no creo que sea siempre así, pero bueno. En el caso de Black Dahlia, es conocido, es un caso real. ¿Queréis investigarlo? Míralo. Interesante, la verdad.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Vale, pues vamos a ver lo que nos cuentan. Vale, vamos a ver qué tenemos por aquí. ¿Puedo saltar por aquí? Ahí estamos.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Muy bien. Ahí se averigua algo de info. Vamos a ver qué tenemos por aquí. Tenemos pisadas y demás, ¿no? Vamos a no sé qué sean de estos. ¿Qué? 'Qué? 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 Esto no tiene nada que ver. Vamos a mirar el bolso, nos dará una identidad.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Pintalabios. Muy bien. Me han dicho, ¿no? Que le ha dejado como un... Me ha dejado algo con pintalabios. Interesante.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
A ver, puzzle. No, lo que pasa es... no, tiene que... Vale, tiene que coincidir con el de abajo. Vamos. Dentro, un mechero. Propiedad del Club Bamba, del 626.
Bamba Club? Why steal a table lighter?
Interesante. ¿Qué hay por aquí?
I don't think so.
Vale. A ver, ¿qué más hay por aquí? ¿Unas pisadas? Vale, sí, son unas pisadas.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pink or lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Muy bien, perfecto. Es interesante. Tenemos los huellas del pie. Hacemos el tamaño y demás. Pues bueno. A ver, vamos a ver con el forense entonces. A ver qué nos cuenta.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Pega unas buenas leches, Joder. Hijo de puta. No, perdón. Y si os fijáis en el pecho tiene huellas de novato, así que seguramente también la pisaron. No sé, no sé por qué.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Esperemos que no se le hayan quitado. No se le haya quitado el poli. Que te den DN Tex.
Interesting.
Es interesante. Podría significar algo. Nada, al parecer. Ahí. ¿Algo más? Ahí. No para hacer nada más.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bamba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Y vamos al Bamba, pero no para beber. Claramente. Porque este se muere de ganas. Vale, vamos ahí. A ver quién nos encontramos. Vamos a mirar un segundo. Personas. ¿Tenemos algo? Víctima y sospechoso, pero poco más. Pistas. Pintalabios. Pintalabios, cartel Classic Carmine. Nuevo del bolso de la víctima. Vale. Mechero Club Magma. West 41. Textos en cadáver. Eteden. Black. Dahlia negra, perdón. Y Tex. No sé qué decir Tex. Traumatismo en la cabeza y en la cara. Y joder, desaparecía. Muy bien. Pues vamos al Club Bamba. A lo mejor encontramos algo interesante ahí. Vamos allá. Preguntado por la víctima. No fue más. Hay casos en este juego en el que yo no... Bueno, casos que yo no he hecho, al menos en el juego original. Y yo creo que es por el hecho de que está remasterizado y han añadido casos a lo mejor DLCs o algo. Y por eso los estoy haciendo. Así que...
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. A Caller of the decade. I've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stum. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a free... Watch it, will you?
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. Would have found him.
Interesante.
Any central unit, car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church.
Posible suicidio. Vamos a mirar el mapa un sec. Está muy lejos. Está tomar por culo. A ver, he leído antes que te deja hacer crímenes callejeros luego. No sé si es en la comisaría. A ver, espera, ¿qué es esto? En el crimen. Vale, pero es donde... Vale, esto es de donde venimos ahora. Vale, sí, sí. Ha dicho que luego hay como una cosa para hacer crímenes callejeros. Así que lo voy a dejar y el tema de crímenes callejeros para eso. Más adelante. Y ya está. Pues claramente, si lo puedo hacer luego, no tiene sentido hacerlo ahora. Muy bien. Continuamos, entonces. Ya está. Es mejor porque yo creo que no, a lo mejor no está entretenido ver los crímenes callejeros para nosotros, sinceramente, pero bueno, mi opinión. A lo mejor me equivoco. A ver, ahí está, el Club Bamba. Un mal nombre. No lo esperaba más lujoso, la verdad. A lo mejor por dentro lo es. No sé.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Muy bien, tenemos nombre.
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Estamos de servicio, hombre. Allá tú. Ahí le tenemos, sentado en su mesa. El jefazo. A ver qué nos cuenta.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? You going to pay for that?
Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Muy bien. El sospechoso visto con la víctima.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
¿Ah, sí? Vale. No parece mentir. Poli bueno.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Say, honey, what time did you get off?
Perfecto. Matrícula, eso va de coña. Vale.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Tendré que llamar a la central para ver si pueden dar un nombre. Chico fácil. Vale, anillo robado a la víctima.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Ah, ya me esperaba algo así. El conocimiento del marido.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Me he tragado saliva, no me gusta. Por y malo. Espera, ¿o acusar? No puedo acusarle de nada, no parece hacer nada aquí. Por y malo.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Muy bien.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing.
Would
you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Muy bien, pues ya está. Investiga en casa de Celine Henry y vamos a ver si podemos conseguir un nombre para esa matrícula.
Can I have another spoon?
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Nothing significant.
Entonces, ¿por qué me ha avisado? Chorrada. Vale, a ver, usa teléfono.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
Perfecto. Pues ya está. Eso lo tenemos solucionado. Y por ahora nos toca salir de aquí. No está nuestro compañero. Está ya en el coche. Es rápido. Vale, gente, pero lo vamos a ir dejando ahí. El próximo episodio vamos a investigar la casa de Celine. Hablar con el marido y a ver si conseguimos algo de información de por qué estaba tan borracha ya. ¿Qué relación tenían? ¿Y qué puede... Bueno, quién puede ser el que se la llevó? Y posiblemente mató. Así que nada, mucha gente y ya saben hacer, darle a like, favoritos y suscribiros al canal si no estáis suscritos para más episodios o los plays. Y mañana continuamos con más L Noire. Pero por ahora lo dejamos ahí. Así que muchas gracias y nos vemos en la próxima. Buenas y hasta la próxima. Adiós.